This is the Chinese cooking channel called Chinese Cooking Channel.
Today we have 3 Chinese chicken recipes for you. You'll learn how to make tasty Chinese roast lemon chicken, an easy recipe for salt-baked chicken, and a traditional recipe for steam free-range chicken. You will impress your friends and family with these recipes. So let's get started.
This is a recipe for Chinese roast lemon chicken. For this recipe, we're using a smaller free-range chicken, so it's about 2 to 2.5 pounds. The main ingredients are ginger, garlic, star anise, 5-spice, cooking oil, and of course, the salted lemons. So 1 teaspoon of salt. That's a tablespoon. Tablespoon. That's dark Chinese soy sauce. So about a teaspoon of sesame oil.
Ginger.
Okay, so 3 tablespoons of ginger, 2 tablespoons of garlic. So I mixed it together.
It's right.
Okay, more than. Okay. It's more than. Half teaspoon of 5-spice, 3 star anise. Okay. Put 2/3 of the ingredients inside the cavity of the chicken, including the star anise. Leave some of the liquids for the outside. Okay, so we don't have any green onion stock, so we're just gonna throw about 3 teaspoons of chopped green onions. Once you finish putting all the ingredients inside the chicken, the rest of the liquids you can rub over the surface of the chicken. Be sure to cover the sides and the bottom of the chicken as well. You can use a metal or wooden skewer to keep the ingredients from leaking out from the cavity. For this recipe, we're using salted Vietnamese whole lemons. These lemons are fairly small, so you can use 3 or 4 of them. If you don't have these salted lemons, just take half a regular lemon and squeeze the juices over the surface of the chicken.
Có là cái yêu cầu sẵn cầu muốn đun sôi trời. Muốn đun sôi trời. Anh có 2 yêu cầu hay đừng.
Preheat the oven at 400 degrees. Cook the chicken for the first 25 minutes at 400 degrees. Turn the tray around and cook the chicken for the final 25 minutes at 325 degrees. If you like, you can baste the chicken with honey. In a bowl, add 3 tablespoons of honey and 1 tablespoon of water. The water will make the honey flow easily over the chicken. Baste the honey water on the chicken in the last 15 minutes. This is the last step because honey will burn. Time's up. Remove the chicken and let the chicken cool for at least 10 to 15 minutes before cutting. There you have it, a simple, easy recipe for Chinese roast lemon chicken. Wow, that's good. Salted lemons really sweat into the chicken, especially the skin. So that leaves a real delicious taste. So I think that salted lemon is what makes this dish taste really delicious. So thanks for checking my video. Please subscribe. Any questions or comments, I really do appreciate. Enjoy. Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese Cooking Accessory Guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. These are the main ingredients that we need for the salt baked chicken, Chinese style. So we have some pink Himalayan salt, we have some Mediterranean salt, some chopped ginger and garlic, some Chinese barbecue sauce, and some black bean garlic sauce. You wash the chicken and dry the chicken. Put it in the fridge overnight, or at least for 8 hours. So in the middle of the chicken, you mix some spare rib sauce with the black bean garlic sauce and some chopped ginger and garlic. Put the condiments inside the chicken. So you can also substitute some of the sauces. You can use hoisin sauce instead of the black bean garlic sauce. You can use oyster sauce, so it doesn't really matter, just gives a different kind of flavor.
Sang ly nữa.
Ý sẵn chắc không?
Để đâu có hiểu này ha.
Yêu không?
Yêu.
So put 1 or 2 stalks of green onions. This will give it a nice fragrance for the chicken when you bake it. So this is Mediterranean salt. So overnight you put about a tablespoon of the salt. Just sprinkle on the chicken. You can rub it in a bit too as you like. Yeah, so just put a little bit of this Mediterranean salt over the surface of the chicken. You can do it overnight if you like. So that will help draw the moisture out of the chicken. Or you can just put the salt on before you bake. I really like these natural salts. I just started using Himalayan pink salts recently for cooking and eating. So what we'll do is we'll just also put a bit of the salt on the surface here. So this will add some more complex flavor to the chicken. I noticed the flavor is more richer. The saltiness is different from the other kind of refined salt because there's still the nutrients and everything in the salt. The oven has been preheated at 375 degrees. So we're going to put the chicken in the oven now. Bake the chicken for 1 hour to 1 hour and a quarter. Ooh, there it is. That looks really good. So we're going to take off the chicken from the oven. There you have it, salt baked chicken, Chinese style. Enjoy. Today we have a recipe for steam free-range chicken. This chicken is very moist, juicy, and tender. First, rinse the chicken in cold water. Then sprinkle some salt all over the chicken, including the cavity. I'm using a natural sea salt. Then I have 2 to 3 tablespoons of chopped ginger. I'm going to put that in the cavity of the chicken. I'm going to bring up some flavor by putting some sauce in a cavity. So you can use any kind of bean sauce. You can use hoisin sauce. So here I'm using chiho paste, which is also a bean sauce with fermented bean curd. Next, I'm going to wash 1 or 2 stalks of green onions. So fold the green onions and put it into the center of the cavity. So this is going to bring some nice fragrance to the chicken. To add some nice flavor, sprinkle some spice powder all over the chicken. Bring some water to a boil. Make sure there's lots of boiling water in the bottom. So put the chicken in the pan, cover the chicken and steam for 25 to 30 minutes, or longer depending on the size of the chicken. And then once you shut off the heat, let the chicken continue to be covered for another 15 to 20 minutes. Ooh, look at that. Looks really good. Let the chicken cool off for at least 15 minutes. In the meantime, prepare your ginger and green onion topping.
For the topping, we have 6 stalks of green onions we chop up really fine. And here on the right, we have a couple pieces of ginger we cut up really fine as well. So I'm going to stir fry the topping right now. I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I've got peanut oil. So I got it on medium heat, medium-high heat. So first you stir fry the chopped ginger. I've got about 1.5 cups of chopped ginger in here. So the ginger and green onion topping you can put on the chicken or you can serve it on the side. Now I'm going to put some salt in, I like the sea salt here. So I'll put about maybe a teaspoon or so. You like it saltier, put more salt. I'm going to put a little bit of this sesame oil. Sesame oil has a little nice fragrance. So I'll put about a teaspoon or a tablespoon in there. Now I'm going to put the chopped green onions in just before serving. You can serve the topping on top of the chicken, or you can serve it on the side so your guests can just scoop it themselves. So either way, depending on how you like it.
To cut the chicken, first cut the chicken in half lengthwise. Next, you cut off the drumstick at the joint. Next, you use your knife to cut off the thigh, and then chop the thigh into bite-sized pieces. So this is an easy step. Just cut off the wing at the joint. Same thing with the drumette. Cut off the drumette at the joint. Now we're going to cut the white meat. So cut the body of the chicken in half lengthwise, and then cut into small pieces. Cut the chicken this way for both sides. Chicken cooked this way is moist, tender, with lots of flavor. So there you have it. Steam free-range chicken, Cantonese style. Enjoy.
Thanks for checking out my video, and please give me a thumbs up, and be sure to check out some of my other videos on this channel, and please subscribe.